guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Right next to me I have two bags for the long-awaited Disneyland Paris haul. So I'm going to show you all the items that I picked up on my most recent Disneyland Paris Halloween trip. And there are so many cute items in these bags. So grab yourselves a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and let's dive into all the cute items in the Disneyland Paris haul. For the first item, we can start off with the Spirit jersey that I'm wearing right now. They had so many cool Halloween themed items because obviously it was Halloween in Disneyland Paris. Also check out the vlogs if you want to see how Halloween is celebrated in Disneyland Paris because it is so much fun and basically my favorite season in Disneyland Paris. But we have a villain Spirit jersey right here. I'm going to grab the one that Denny picked up because it is so much easier to show you the Spirit jersey when I have one in hand rather than showing it while I'm wearing it. So a Spirit jersey from the villains. On the front we start off with the Disney logo and you also get some spooky vibes with, what is it? Some flames and I think a veil of poison. In the same color you can see the big Disneyland Paris logo on the back in a neon green. I don't think that this was glow in the dark, but it does look very cool underneath black light, and black light is being used throughout the park in some rides, so you will definitely see it. On the lower side, so on your back or your bum, depending on how big you buy it, you can see all the villains. So I thought this was so cool because you do not see these type of merchandise item for the villains that often. So Denny and I both needed to pick up a Spirit jersey of our own because I think that this is only going to be available in the Halloween season. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not 100% sure, but normally they have a bunch of other Spirit jersey, but I think this is like a special edition for Halloween. So we both needed one in our collection. So I'm not 100% sure what the pricing was for these Spirit jerseys because we've both worn them on the second day of our Disneyland Paris vlog. So we threw out the little price tags, but normally Spirit jerseys go between 60 and 80 euros, sometimes even 90 euros. So these are pretty expensive. So just keep in mind that these can be a little bit more on the expensive side, between 60 and 80, sometimes 90 euros. If you have seen the Disneyland Paris Halloween vlog, you have already seen this adorable bucket head. I also really wanted the Christmas one last year, but they were completely sold out and I could never find them again. But right now they are back with a cream colored Mickey Mouse bucket head. And this one is actually so incredibly comfortable and cute, if you ask me. So I've been wearing this tons in the vlog because every time I got a headache or a little bit of irritation from the normal Mickey or Minnie ears, I went for this bad boy and it also kept me really nice and warm. So this is a perfect number for the colder seasons in Disneyland Paris. And you also look freaking adorable, like you look like a little teddy bear. And yeah, I have been living in this when I was in Disneyland Paris, and I probably also will be living in this when I go back for the annual pass event on the 22nd of November. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do I see you there? I will be there. So if you're there, say hi because I really love that. Mickey Mouse bucket head was probably 30 euros. Once again, I have ripped the price tag off immediately because I wanted to wear it so badly. But I think this was 30 euros and you have Mickey Mouse on the, what do you actually call this? You have Mickey Mouse right here. So it is super fluffy, teddy material and it just keeps you warm. And for 30 euros, you cannot go wrong. Obviously, I also had to get myself some Halloween Mickey ears or mini ears. And for Halloween, they came out with this freaking amazing Maleficent version. So you can see her on the middle part as a bow. I know that mine is crooked and that is such a bummer because yeah, I really wanted to go back to the store, but then it was too much of a hassle, but mine is crooked. It also has some silver, no, not silver, green sparkly flames on the bottom. And I thought it would match, well, not perfectly because it is a different color of green, but I thought it would match the vibe. Let's put her on real quick because we need some ears for this haul. So I picked this one up on the first day, I believe. And these were also like 30-ish euros. Once again, ripped off the price tag because I needed it for my outfit on the second day. But yeah, these are not the Loungefly ones. They are pretty comfortable for Disneyland Paris ears because I prefer the Loungefly ones because they are so much more comfortable for your head and your headache. But yeah, I just switched this one up with the bucket head. So if this started to hurt my head, then I would switch to the bucket head and vice versa. So yeah, some Maleficent ears for Halloween. Next up, I purchased something that might be used on my wedding day. So I saw these little earrings and I could not resist to take them home. So these are two little Mickey studs and this long sparkly bit is basically dangling underneath your earlobe. So you have to put the little Mickeys through the hole and it will dangle on the bottom. And I thought these looked so stunning and also so subtle Disney because I know I am a Disney adult, but my wedding does not have to be full-on Disney. But yeah, these were so gorgeous and I thought, why not take them home with me? So maybe I can use them on my wedding day. I'm quickly going to put one in so you can see a little bit better what the intention is with these, because it is hard to imagine how it's going to look when you don't see it. So I'm quickly going to put them in so you can see how it looks. So I'm still wearing my other earring, but it is just dangling over it. But this is what it's supposed to look like. Maybe I can even remove this and wear like another stud. But I thought this looked pretty cool. Even from a distance, you're like, what's going on with your ear? Because you have like this sparkly bit on the bottom. And I thought it would look very cool on my wedding day. What do you think? What can I pair this with? Pair. That was a loud pair. Because yeah, normally I'm like rings and like that kind of earrings. So this is new to me, but I thought this looked so cool and creative. So I had to pick it up and see if I can match it with the vibe that I'm going for my wedding day. These were also like 35 euros, so that is also a steal if this is going to look amazing on my wedding day. So let me know what you think. I thought these would look very cool, and especially for 35 euros, it was a steal. Moving on with the heaviest chunk in the bag. Right here I have a weighted Simba plushie, and I have been seeing him for quite a few trips now. And this bad boy was in sale right now with a 40% discount. So it was finally time to take the chunk home. It has this wonderful material. I'm not really sure how well the camera is picking it up, but this one is so incredibly soft. Also has a nice little tail, and he's just so heavy that you can plop it on your hand and he will basically stay. So you can actually get the weight out from the back. So if you're not into the whole weighted plushie thing, you can make him lighter by removing the yeah, like the weighted beads that are in here. You can actually hear it in his butt. Simba ASMR. But yeah, he is so adorable, and it's also like very comforting to have him on your lap, because if my cats won't sit on my lap for some reason, I still have Simba. So that is a win-win. This guy is like a little over a kilo, so it is very comforting to have him. If you have anxiety or like you like some pressure on your body, this is the perfect one for you. Let's see. The normal price was 40 euros, but I got this one with a 40% discount. So I was very happy when I saw that. And now I get to cuddle a weighted Simba. Next up, we have another Halloween item, and it is a poison apple from Snow White. And this actually lights up, but you need to put a cable in it. So let's put a cable in it and turn him on. Does it work? You have a red color option, a bright green color option, and just a regular light. So you have a poison apple light. Like, who doesn't want that? This is actually a purchase that Danny did because he wants to put this in his game room. And I think that is going to look pretty badass, especially when you put it behind the screen or the monitor. I think it would look very cool. So yeah, these ones actually sold out so quickly. You saw so many people that wanted to buy this thing. Not really sure why. I know it is cool, but yeah, I personally would not have picked it up, but nonetheless, now that we have it, I really think it is pretty badass. So this one was also 30 euros. I see a theme going on here. A lot of 30 euros, which add up to a ridiculous amount. So one of Danny's purchases, 30 euros, and he has a poison apple. Hopefully he won't poison me, but I don't think he will. We also received 2 free mugs. Disneyland Paris and free mugs. Yes, you heard it correctly. We got some free mugs at Disneyland Paris. They had a special offer on the first day that we went into the park, that if you came back between 1 and 4, then with each 30 euros that you spent, that was the minimum amount that you needed to spend in the store, and you would receive a free Maleficent mug. I will get it out of the packaging soon. So Danny and I both wanted to pick up quite a few things, so we paid separately. So we got 2 mugs. Let's get them out real quick. And it's also a decent amount, like it's a decent amount, a decent size. So it is a matte black mug with Maleficent on one side, and on the back you see all the thorns. So this is actually a pretty cool mug, especially if you get it for free. The normal price is 13 euros. I can still see the sticker on the bottom, but now you just got one when you spent 30 euros or more. So we actually got 2 of them, which is pretty nice. And downstairs we have a little coffee station with like a thing that you can hang all your mugs on. And this will be a cool addition to that. So we got 2 free Maleficent mugs. Let's move on to the smaller bag. And this one is filled with pins, and pins only. Well, not pins only, because the first item is actually a pin trading bag. So it does have to do with pin trading, but it is a little bag. It is the first time that I actually saw the smaller version in Disneyland Paris. Normally they have like the big, almost suitcase-like pin trading bags. But right now I saw this cute small version that you can wear as a crossbody, but it also has one of those belt buckle holes, so you can also put it on your fanny bag or on your belt. And I'm definitely going to take this along with me to Disney World when we go there for our honeymoon. Because pin trading is so much better in America in comparison with Paris. But yeah, you have a cute... Does it focus? I'm not sure. This thing on the zipper on the front, it says pin trading. And I think we've already put a lot of pins in there. Yes, we did. Let's see what we have. Let's get all the backings out of here. So this pin trading bag, by the way, was 25 euros, which is such a steal in my opinion, because everything is so pricey in Disneyland Paris. So 25 euros really surprised me. And when you open it up, you have all of these little pages almost that you can put pins on. And on the back you actually have a mesh compartment with a zipper, so you can put some other belongings in there, or maybe some backing cards, whatever you want. So let's start with this set. I think Denny picked this one up. Denny picked up so many pins, you guys. This was a set that Denny picked up simply because he wanted to maybe do some pin trading, and this was like a nice set for a reasonable price. Let's see. Yeah, right here I have the backing for the Toy Story pin booster pack, and this one was 20 euros. So you basically get 4 big pins for 20 euros, which is not that bad. And these are cute on their own, but I also personally would not mind to trade these, and I think that Denny has the same opinion. And these work with Velcro, and then right in here you can secure it with the backing of your pin. Pretty cool. And on the back side we have some more. We have a Simba, a Nala, and also a Stitch with a balloon. I think that these two were also on the same card. Yes, I can see 2 holes. And Simba and Nala were in the pink range, but I actually get why they did that, because these look pretty cute and they were 2 in 1 pack. The little Stitch one, I believe he was from the orange range. Pin balloon Stitch, yes. Stitch was orange. And then you have a nice thin layer to protect the pins from rubbing against each other and creating some scratches. So right here we also have a Chip or a Dale. I'm so sorry guys, I can never keep them apart. Which one is Chip and which one is Dale? I don't know. Is Chip the one with the pink nose and the chip on his teeth? I'm not sure. But he was on a card with his brother, Chip or Dale, I don't know. And they were on the yellow range. So Denny really picked up some good value for money pins in the hopes that he could trade them. So Denny actually traded his brother for a Pixar rainbow ball. Not really sure if this is for Pride or for something else, but he chose the Pixar ball. And these are actually 2 pins that I traded. So we have a Pinocchio, a Mickey Mouse, and also a little popsicle in pink. Not really sure what I had to trade these with, but these are the ones that I ended up with. They now regularly have pin boards out in some stores. And also sometimes a cast member will be placed somewhere with a big board. So finally pin trading is coming to Disneyland Paris, which I'm very happy about. So that is super nice. So we actually got to trade 3 pins. And there is actually more room on the back of this page. And we also have another full page that has not been used yet. So this one is definitely coming with us to Disney World, so we can do some serious pin trading. So yeah, that was the pin trading bag and the pins that were inside of here. But I still have so much more pins in this bag, so let's move on. Right here I have 2 white boxes, and with these white boxes you know that the pins are going to be special. One is from Denny, that is this one. The box on its own looks amazing, look at that. And on the inside is a limited edition pin from Jafar and Jasmine. Stunning. Denny picked this one up, and these go for 50 euros each. And there are only 700 made of this exclusive pin. So this is definitely a collector's item. You also had 1 or 2 other variations with a villain and like the hero on it, but the Jafar and Jasmine one was by far the prettiest one. So Denny chose this one, and he also got me a limited edition pin, which he did not have to do, but he kindly did. You can already see it on the front, and on the back it says Disneyland Paris. This one was 55 euros, and there are only 500 made of these. So this one is even more limited edition in comparison with the other one. And it is this Mickey with a rainbow pride background, which can move around. I think if I put it out of the bag, you can actually spin it a little bit, but my fingers are in the way. But this one looks so cool. Like, I love stars, not really sure what that obsession is about. And the fact that this is looking like a Mickey with a star, and also like the rainbow colors, I'm pretty chuffed with this one. So thank you so much for gifting me this, because it is an insane gift and it was so not necessary. But that were 2 limited edition pins. The other pins that I got as a gift were these Mickey and Minnie pumpkins, especially for Halloween. They look so cool. This is from the pink range, because obviously there are 2 of these. And I also got gifted this Boo and Sully Halloween pin. Also super adorable, and this was from the orange range. Denny normally wants to give me pins anyway. He does not have to, but like almost every trip I get 1 or 2 pins, and that is so kind of him. But now I had my birthday on the 27th of September, so this was like a late birthday trip, and he got me a birthday card. And it also said that I got to choose a few pins on behalf of Maki and Kiwi, our cats, and Denny would obviously pay for them. So that was a very cute little card, and also the fact that I got to pick out some pins on behalf of my cats. But that is basically bullshit, because they cannot choose that for me. But it was so nice and so sweet of him to do that. So these were also some kind gifts from Denny. And the other pins that I'm going to show you right now are all purchased by Denny for himself. And he pretty much did some damage. So let's quickly dive into them. He also picked up a pin booster pack for Halloween. So it has a stitch, it says Boo to you, and like a pumpkin filled with candy. No, it's not filled with candy, but like a cute little Halloween booster pack. And this was 20 euros, but 20 euros for 4 pins, not that bad. He also picked up some of the aliens, but this time in a up variation. If you have seen my previous Disneyland Paris haul, you could have seen that I also picked up like one of these alien type pins, but I went for the Monsters Inc. version. But Denny picked up the up version. So cute. And this is also from the pink range because there are 2 pins. Staying in the up department, he also got this Halloween up pin. They all look so scared. And this one is from the orange range. Some more Halloween pins. Chip and Dale as a devil and an angel. And this is also from the pink range because 2 pins. We have a Painter Pascal. I believe we also have like the same series of Pascal, but he is wearing Rapunzel's dress. He always looks so funny. Also from the orange range. We have another Jafar. They had like a full line with villains in this black style with gold. They actually look pretty cool, but he went for Jafar. This is from the green range, and that is basically like the cheapest ones you can get. We also have a Big Thunder Mountain pin with the Big Thunder Mountain lamp on the front. And it is actually a little bit 3D, if you can see. And I actually like that this does not have a glossy finish because it makes it look more authentic. This is from the yellow range. And for the final pin, I have a Pixar pin that can move around. So in the middle it says World of Pixar, and you have all kinds of characters on here. We have Miguel from Coco, we have Sully, Joy, Dory, Wally, Buzz, and what is she called? From The Incredibles? Like the fashion designer. I don't know what she's called. If you know what she's called, leave a comment down below because I know that I will know her name in like 5 minutes after I'm done filming. But I actually cannot find the name in my head right now. This is from the pink range because obviously it is a more spectacular pin. So this is also the most expensive range, pink. I'm looking around to see if I have forgotten anything, but that were all the items that I recently picked up on my Disneyland Paris Halloween trip. Let me know in the comments which item was your favorite. I think I'm personally going to get the most use out of the bucket hat. So this is definitely a winner for me on this trip, and also the kind gifts that Denny gave to me, like the limited edition pin, like insane, and also the pin bag is going to be very useful. So it was a very successful haul. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me, and you would also be helping me and the growth of this channel out a lot. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and click the little notification bell so you will be updated on all the videos and vlogs I post on this channel. I post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!